Okay, so today I came without any idea as to what I should do. Of course, I had some idea in my head, but then nothing specific as to a teaching or anything, right? So then I thought maybe more than really teaching, how long you go on learning, right? We should actually put it to practice. So maybe we thought we should practice. Okay. Anyway, that won't take. That's actually any kind of intuitive work are very fast because intuition itself is very fast, right? It's not like music which you sing, which will have time of beginning, end kind of a thing, and it has a time to experience, or examination question paper you write, which has a timing, you know, and cooking, which has a timing. Intuition is different. It's the time can be very, what do you say, shrunk. It can be very small. And yet your work can be phenomenal, which if you translate to physical reality, like for example, I'm just telling you, a surgery can take 4 hours, 12 hours, and then, recovery time and all of it. But intuitively, if you're doing it, it might take minutes, seconds, right? That's how it is. But it doesn't mean that it is non-effective. There are many things which are done, which the surgery or the actual world cannot do it, or will take time. Of course, there are a lot of things which even your intuitive power can do it, cannot do it too. So there are pros and cons of everything. But what we have to understand is, if you are growing towards it, then your capacity and the power to solve your issues and problems and to know the new world should increase. Then only you are growing. I'm sure it has increased for all of you in many areas. If your health has improved, then obviously something has changed for you. If you're able to help few other people, then something has changed for you. If you're keeping yourself energetic and enthusiastic all the time, then that means something has changed you. People have chosen you to do some few things, then that means something they're seeing in you. So there is no way that you can be going backwards in your growth. There are only one way, that is forward. Or you may be stagnated and standing there. Once you learn cycling, you can never go back, right? Not knowing it. It's like that. But you may stagnate. You may stand there, stagnate, and it's like rusting. You don't know what's happening to you. You need to clean it, sharpen it, shine it. And that you can do it anytime. You can pick it up and do it. Right? So, okay, so what we do is we will probably talk. Any doubts we will clear. Any experiences which you want to say, and then you have doubts on it, we will talk about it. Everybody will exchange their thoughts, what they think about it and what it is, etc. And then we will do a small little exercise of taking one person as a beneficiary, and only that person will tell me what their problem, not necessarily physical problem. It can be an issue, mental issue too. It can be issue in their relationship and whatever. And rest all of us will heal them. Okay. And people have to say that what did they see? That is where we can make out how we are growing and how we heal them. And you can never go wrong. Remember that. You can never go wrong. Right? If anybody does not want to participate in that healing aspect, you can refrain from doing it. If you're not in a mood to do it, let's assume, then you don't have to do it, right? But it's a very good exercise because this is exactly practically what you do in your life. How about trying it? Right? Okay. Shall we? Now, before that, we have at least 10 minutes time where we are going to exchange our thoughts, experiences, any question, anything. Go ahead.
Isha, may I? Navina here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So actually, not very far this morning. It was like, I was taking my child. It was early because today is my father's, that today is as per English calendar date. He passed 2 years back on this date. So we were supposed to go to another place. And so I was taking an early shower, 5:30 in the morning. I was taking a shower. And you won't believe the tube light was there on the wall. And I was very happily, showering myself, hot water bath. And suddenly that whole tube light just fell on the bathroom floor. Whole tube light, the entire case. And it was like a huge sound. And the whole bathroom was dark. And luckily I was towards the end of my taking shower. So I didn't get fearful. You won't believe I wasn't fearful. The only thing I was reminded of, I think few sessions, 2 or 3 weeks back, you had shared that, what I recalled was that certain blockages or some clearings happen in the house. Then something like you said, your bathroom probably mirror had some time long back broken and all. You shared that. And somewhat that I was reminded of that okay, something has happened today, some clearing or something has left the house. This is my mom's place. So, and that thing happened. And then, I just gathered myself and just, came out of the bathroom, wore my clothes and all that. And the way, whatever I got intuitively, how things flowed till now, it was amazing. Like, I think every time I was getting some do this, and never in my life, I had went to the Gaushala, the cow where the cows are kept and you feed the cows. So my father loved that. So we had gone for that. Never in my life touched any animal. And I was very skeptical. I was very hesitant today also, but somehow something flowed and, it came intuitively, it just flowed. Like from my hand, I made the cows eat the chapatis, which I earlier used to throw. And then I was among the cows. I touched a calf and I was just chanting and all. And it was so beautiful. I thought something is happening today, something is flowing. And it was such a mesmerizing and beautiful experience. And just two more things I wanted to share. Like from the past, I've been here from my mom's place for around a week, 10 days so. And somehow or the other, since I've learned radical, and Isha knows that. So somehow I'm using radical on people, like my mother, some bangle was lost and I just used radical and we found the bangle. Then one kid was lost and I helped and I used a radical and it happened that way. So radical is flowing. And then I gave some statements to another friend of mine, who was coming to the house. I came to know intuitively, gave her statements and which were proved to be true. So all these things, in these past 1 week. And after the lunar eclipse, last week, like my network was very much, it wasn't in a proper shape. But whatever I heard, whatever I meant to hear from you, Isha, and whatever I did, I think after that also many things happened. And all these things happened after, I think, the lunar eclipse and more. So yes, I feel so blessed and thankful to you, Isha, and thankful to God and everyone around. I was just overwhelmed, today. So thanks a lot. So I don't know, actually, coming down, I just wanted that clarification that, I thought that something left or whatever, but if you could explain more that what is the significance of that whole tube light falling in the ground?
Okay. So basically what happens is when we are all in the physical reality, dense matter, right? Solidified matter, we are all. Now, the more you go to the different bodies, Like it will be like energy level, astral level, etheric level, and thoughts and emotions, right? They become more thinner and thinner and thinner.
Mhm.
So it's not very easy for everybody to experience and see in different levels.
Mm.
If you want to see it in different level, first you should use that part of your body to see it.
Mm.
Like you are also energy, right?
Okay.
Now using your energy, you will experience that energy.
Mm.
Then only you can see it. Your physical body cannot see that. Physical body can only see the physical realm, right?
Right. Right.
So, so whenever there is a change of energy,
Mhm.
energy can come in, energy can go.
Right.
How energy can be done, can come, there should be some space. Then
Mm.
only energy can come. If
Right.
energy is leaving and going, it creates a little bit of space. And wherever it goes, there must be space.
Okay.
Now, usually when the energy goes, something else fills up. Space won't be empty.
Mhm.
Energy can flow from one state to another, cannot be created or destroyed.
Right.
Right? So when there is any change of energy in the environment, that can be felt and seen in the physical realm also.
Okay.
So some part of it becomes so dense that it can get shown itself in a physical reality.
Okay.
Okay. Now the Satya Sai Baba in Bangalore, right? That Satya Sai Baba, other Sai Baba, okay, who is no more, passed away and all that. Whenever his people who go there, devotees go there, he used to just give like this some murti of something and or the ash or something he will give. Okay, now what people used to say, oh, he will keep something here and then he will just do some magic kind of a thing, etc.
Mhm.
I don't think he will prepare himself so much for the magic to do, keeping all the murtis here and one you give a dispose and all that. I don't think he will do that. But maybe he had the power to transform it from one place to another place. So that physical thing disintegrates, it integrates back into a murti in his hand, maybe. That's a possibility. Correct? So those are all possible, but it's basically movement of energy.
Mm.
He could create the energy, making it a solid, that requires even more power. At least from next room to this room, bringing is probably much easier than condensing it, a non-matter into a matter, maybe requires even more power, spiritual power, whatever powers. So in this case, what my observation always is, when there is a disturbance of the energy, disturbance meaning change of the energy, it affects certain few objects which are related to energy much more, like a light bulb, because it can conduit the electrical energy.
Mm.
So such things can, and a glass which can shatter.
Mm.
Okay, steel cannot shatter, no. So it requires, if it has to shatter, it requires more energy,
Mm.
like heat energy or whatever temperature, etc.
Right.
So based on the type of the energy, it can affect that physical reality.
Mm.
Okay, now that energy can be anything.
Mm.
Everything non-physical is an energy.
Right.
Okay, now how that affects you is maybe it will make you feel good, like how it has made you feel.
Mm.
So that you can make out the texture of the energy is that.
Mm.
If you are getting scared, etc., then maybe the texture of the energy is dark.
Mm.
If it's making you feel good, better, nice, and empowering you in some way, then the texture of the energy is good.
Mm.
Now, I wouldn't want to attribute that to your father's spirit or that. There's no, we don't know. We don't know whatever it is.
Right.
But it's a good energy.
Right.
That much you can
Right.
feel that. And
Right.
That's how we connect to any good energy also, so that we can take that in our physical reality. That's how we use any energy, good energy, to heal others, because we want to change the physical reality. But you understand, yes, and doing something more, Ritika. So you understand that the more powerful you are, it's more natural for those energies to work through you. Otherwise, you first become that, then only they can come, right? Because it can harm you also if you're not able to take it. If this thing made you overwhelmed, then you might probably fall sick, right? You have to prepare yourself. The more you grow, the more you are okay to get those energies with you.
Right.
And they'll work through you, basically.
Yeah.
You got it right?
Yeah.
So this is the best I can explain.
Yeah. So it was basically what I understood, Isha, was that some shift in energy happened, and that is why it got, it was expressed through that falling.
And it made good to you. It may not do the same thing to another person in your family. They will just say, oh, this tubelight fell off, they'll clean it up and they keep quiet.
Right.
Or they might get angry. Why, whoa, it might irritate them or whatever it is. So it depends. It depends on how it triggers in each of the person.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
But I would refrain from concluding anything that, oh, it's a bad energy, something is coming. That no, I wouldn't do that at all. Because whether you want it or not, all around you there are energies.
Right.
In whatever form they are. Maybe they're good, bad, spirit form, or some other thing which we cannot even address it as with a name, like spirit name or any other thing. We can't address it. They are just sort of energies which are psychoforms, is what we call. So many things are there. They're always existing. And we are continuously getting affected also. So the best thing is, should I, integrate myself so well that I'm whole and complete, that I don't get affected by anything else? If you're whole and complete, there's no space for anything else to come. But nobody can be whole and complete. We try, and we try to be as whole and complete as possible. That's all it is. Got it? Okay.
Thanks so much, Ishan. Thanks everyone for holding this space
Ravina.
for me. Thanks a lot.
Anyone else have anything to share and ask? I still have
want to
to
ask
think.
something.
Yes,
I'd like to
Neha.
share.
Okay, first Neha, then iPhone. Okay.
So how do we integrate ourselves to the best? I mean, like to shield ourselves and to integrate ourselves. How do we do that really, really well? I mean, if there is one grounding process, a healing process that can be done all the time, whenever we feel like we're going to go out and meet a relative, that is all vulnerable. And of course, with the awareness, we're able to do better. So how is it that we can, kind of shield and ground and integrate ourselves at all times to keep our energy with us?
Absolutely. So the thing is, it's very easy to say that integrate yourself, make yourself whole and complete. It's one sentence, simple sentence. But how do we do is the biggest question, right? But it's also different for different people. So look at the outcome for you, and then do the reverse engineering and do all what is required. For example, if you are whole and complete, there are no worries in your head. Okay? To-do list, even though you might have 100, it seems to be happening easily for you. And you have energy in your body. Maybe you are, happily singing kind of a person. And if major problem comes to you also, you are like taking charge of it, that you can do it. with the help of others or whatever that may be. This is the place where at that moment you are whole and complete. If there is energy low, definitely you're not whole and complete. If there is a trauma is bothering you, you're not whole and complete, because when the trauma happens, that part of you went away. You don't have enthusiasm in life. You are not whole and complete. Something is sucking your energy. That's why you are not feeling enthusiastic. Or life is very tough for you. It's like everything is like you're like as if you're on a marathon. Some people enjoy marathon. If anyone is here, I'm sorry, I'm just using. I don't like marathon. That's why. Okay. Anyway, so if any of these are there, that means something is not whole and complete for you. Okay. Now don't tell me to do some 4 or 5 sessions and then make myself healing and all that. It's like, okay, I will do it, but I don't have so much time right now. Is there any quick way of doing this? It's usually what we talk, right? The best thing is to solve what's bothering you or what's sucking your energy. The best thing is that. And for that, you do anything you want. You do hypnotherapy, you do that, you do this, meditation, you do any of this, it's up to you. But if you want a quick boost, is find out what is source of energy. For me, if I just stand under the sun, I get energized. If I visualize fire and talk to the fire, feel the warmth of the fire, I feel energized. Somebody may feel energized when they pray to their guru or God. Some people get energized if they chant the mantras for 101 times. Some people may want to wriggle on the floor like a snake to get grounded. Some people want to just sleep through it or sleep over it. And when they get up, they're fresh. Because sleep naturally clears the filter mind. Some people would want to do something else like this or eat. That's not a very good idea because you're not concentrating on eating, and it will definitely turn into fat in your body. But that's what they do. Retail therapy, somebody will go and buy something. That's also possible. I know a person who's, the moment they get kind of disintegrated, they will go drink lots of alcohol, partying, everything, and they come back. Okay, it's their choice, but there's always something which is possible for you, which you are already doing actually. But you have to do that with awareness. Now, this will only give you a boost, but you can't escape your problem. Somewhere you have to deal with it. Probably start dealing with it by writing it down somewhere. You get clarity. Next step is talk to somebody, maybe your friends or somebody. Third step is go to a therapist. Fourth step is there. Don't do anything. Time will heal. Healing is inevitable. It just takes time. Okay? And the final step is death. At least then we are free. Okay, so whatever that is, you can't escape the healing part, is what I'm trying to tell you. But you can boost yourself, gather energy for yourself, and then use that energy to make this healing happen faster for you. Like if Navina is like breaking her head, why did that fall now? And then she will call up several people like tarot reader and that person, this person, and she'll find out who is that who's, telling me I'm getting disturbed because of it, or is my father giving me a message? If father is giving a message, that will come to her anyway. She just need to leave it. Maybe get connected to the father at the most, but do not get disturbed by it. Because when you get disturbed by it, you are spreading yourself. You're not becoming whole and complete. So Neha, light a candle and sit in front of it and talk. That's the most easiest way, and that's what I would love to do. Or you
Sit
can
in front
talk.
of candle and talk.
I just said you sit, you light a candle, stare through the candle with whatever bothers, and then you will seem to get the information and solution for it. Try that. That's the most easiest. And you'll also see that the more you're looking at it and thinking about it, your mind slowly drifts off to something else. That means that the original problem is no more important. That's how you make everything not so important. There's nothing important in this world, In this moment, you happily live, try to be happy. That's all it is. Every other problem is, yeah, by the way, it's there. Nothing is important here. What are you trying to make it so important? Why it should be like this only, right? There's nothing important. Today you couldn't have an idli, it's okay. Tomorrow you can have it. It's not important. You had something to eat. And if you start looking at it, every problem is like that. Nothing is so important. You don't have to give it so much your energies and everything. Then you'll always be intact. When you are intact, only you can get better solution. Otherwise you can't. Okay? Okay, Neha, you're looking good.
Thank you.
And Ritika. Yes, Navina.
Yes,
Ritika.
hi.
Hi, Ritika, tell me.
I just want to say that I've been healing with you for the past 2.5 years now. Time really flies.
You have kept track of the time.
Yeah, I started 2.5 years ago. Of course, I remember in what state I started. So yeah, I've done a lot of work, and it's helped me a lot. The last 2 months have been an amazing energy shift, and it's almost kind of uncomfortable. Like it's not like it's not like the energy shift is I don't know how to say. It's not like it is out of the world, but it's definitely radical. And so things that I things that I didn't like even think would happen have been happening, and it's just very good energy, and I'm very grateful. And especially, and even after the last solar eclipse meditation, there's something that I've been trying to do for a very long time now, and it was just not happening. And after that meditation, it has started to happen.
That meditation was so simple, but I tell you, it was so effective. The same thing I want to tell about me also. It was something which opened up there, and I am observing now how all of those things are manifesting.
Yeah.
In that moment, it was just an opening up, kind of, oh yeah, is that so? Okay, fine. Maybe that's how it should be, and we should do it, is all I thought.
Yeah.
And yeah, I know. I totally understand what you're saying. There's one thing. See, when there is a spiritual growth, right? People say that you should do yoga and all of it. Why do they say that? Because the energy is so overwhelming that if your body should not affect, then you better have the strength to contain it.
Yeah. And I'm very regular with workout.
Yeah.
I know you're not telling.
Absolutely. So you do that work, and also you have to expand yourself a little bit to contain that energy. Right?
Okay.
Now, in what sense? You find out at which chakra you were the last time, try to go to the next chakra.
Okay.
Right? If you're at the solar plexus chakra, you have to raise yourself to the heart chakra, because the energies which are coming are slightly higher chakra. That is why you feel overwhelmed or discomfort. because you're not ready for the energy containment.
Yeah,
So
I have
one
a
is you prepare
would
the body.
love-
Second thing is you prepare your energy level also high.
okay. Okay.
And
I
when you
hadn't
start,
checked
tell
last
me.
time, but I hadn't checked last time, but I have a feeling I was stuck at the third eye because I could just not imagine my future. Like even when you would ask me, even if it were for an exercise, I could just not imagine. And so I think I was there. Now
What
I feel
happens is
finally opened up.
when third eye is all about visuals and ideas and
Yeah.
kind of things, right?
Yeah.
Now, when we say that when you're ready or not,
Yeah.
you have to be fully done with your lower chakra also, which is
Yeah.
throat.
Okay.
Throat chakra is all about being okay with everything in your life
Okay.
and able to communicate and express everything of yours.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you do attempt there and whatever unfinished thing, finish it, then beautifully these things will manifest.
Okay.
Otherwise, visions are there, not able to manifest kind of a feeling. And in one aspect, you may be in the third eye, in another aspect, you may be at the root chakra. At the personal level, in some chakra, professional level, at one chakra. So we are a mixture of all. There are different spirals which are running in us.
Yeah.
So when you open up one, the other thing will also become very easy. It flows. Basically, it's not at one center. It is about flowing the energy.
Okay.
It should flow through all, So it will be. You'll try some of these tips and then it will happen to you. Okay, that's good.
I'm very grateful to you and this community.
Thank you, Ritika. Okay, so we are at 5:37. Should we do? Okay. How do we do? Who wants to come forward to be the beneficiary?
I can, Isha.
You want
I
to be
can,
the
Isha.
Okay. So you cannot choose the problem in the whole world what you have. Like you have to choose one problem. It may be any problem. Okay.
Mhm.
Right. Maybe in the private chat, will you write that to me?
Sure.
1 or 2 lines and what do you expect or whatever?
Sure.
Okay. Now, when all of us together do something for you, you have to understand that whatever their intention, whatever they're seeing, it's just that they're giving you the energy. That's all.
Okay.
It's up to you how you flow that energy with focus to whichever area you want. So it is like river will flow in that space of the river. River has a bund everything, right? The river
Right.
will flow there. The bund is the one which will concentrate it and make it flow. So that you have to do it. We can't do that.
Okay.
Okay. Now you write that while you are writing. Okay. Yeah, fine. Whatever that is. Okay. Keep that, Naveen.
Right. Right.
Now, all of you who are here, I will guide you all. But who wants to be part of it to help Navina heal? And we will learn. Meanwhile, when we are doing that, we will definitely learn about our own intuitions. Who would want to take part in it? Or who doesn't want to take part? Tell me so that they don't have to be involved in it. Everybody would want to take part. I'm only guessing. Or other than me, Pala, Shiraz, and Navina, no one is on the desk.
You are planning to do a constellation.
No, I'm not. I'll tell you what we are going to do. You want to be part of it or what? Not.
I could be part of it.
Absolutely. be there. It's a wonderful experience. Okay, so I'm guessing everybody here would want to. Now, that requires all of you to switch on your mobile camera. However you are, it's fine, because it's all of us to get connected with each other. So we want to see a human being behind this device.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. It doesn't take long time, okay? It's going to be very fast, as I said, and it better be fast. Now, I am attending a countdown on the camera. Okay, fine. You can still participate, but just make sure, Ritika, that you stay in one place. Do not move around, because obviously your energy will spread around, okay? It won't be effective, that's all. Okay, Trupti, I'm sure off away somewhere. And Kumari, I don't know. Trupti is here. Trupti, do you want to take part or you want to take rest? You'll take part. Okay. Whatever possible with your own self. Now, when we do this, trust me, since we are all here together, we also get a good amount of some changes in us. Okay? It's exactly like your constellation. When you are taking part, there is some part touches you too. Right? Because we are allowing this source to pass through us and work through us to the beneficiary. When you're passing through it, you can take that advantage of that also for you. It touches you. That's the whole point. Okay, Shiraz, maybe you can sit there somewhere. Okay.
Sorry.
No problem. So we will create one small little circle and we put Navina. See, everybody, Navina is there. We put Navina in the middle. Okay. And she has shared her problem, whichever that problem, with me. I'm not going to tell you the problem. In the actual times, somebody will ask you, oh, this is my problem, can you do something for me? This is how you do it. But just to add a little bit of our own learning aspect, I have not shared the problem. Now, we will, like, bring that huge ball of sun energy or whatever through us. And then we take that, it goes in the circle around us and creates a circle of energy. And use your palm or visualize that you are putting that to Navina, creating whatever she needs in your mind. Create it. You can just say that she has whatever problem, this energy is for her to solve that. And whatever pictures you get, just identify that. Naturally, we will get a picture. Okay? And you can put the energy to the picture also. Whatever you get it, that could be the representation of her problem in your own way. And so you put the light on that and everything. We do it sometimes I do with some of my other friends, or many times I've done it alone. If somebody is telling me that they're undergoing surgery or some operations, the previous day I go clear the operation theater. And it will be a very fantastic, successful operation for them. So many such things we can do it just by cleaning that space for them or putting the energy in that space. Okay? Ready, all of you? Beautiful. So all of you sit quietly, and you don't have to close your eyes. If you want, you can close, but don't doze off. And then just see in your window who is next to you, because that's how you are going to stand up and create a circle. Okay, sit wherever you are, but you are assuming that you're creating a circle with these people. Okay. Now, just close your eyes for a moment so that you can visualize better. And then you know who is left of you and who's right of you. For me, it's Shiraz, and this side is probably Gauri. So I'm going to hold them. I can feel the palms, so I know that I'm holding them Yeah, and then let's all of us imagine we are standing under the sun in a very nice field. Okay, there's a nice field, maybe grass is there below our feet. And it's so nice, you can hear the chirpy sound of all the birds and everything. And there is bright sun above us. It's not hurting us, it's really warm and nice and feel good. Now, if you want, imagine your God or your gurus, anybody whom you want, your angels, everything, whoever you want, you call upon them, and they will be with us, with all of us. And also let's call upon Mother Earth, the wind, and the fire, the water, and the space, all 5 elements with which we are made up of, and also is Navina. So we just invite everybody, come and help us to help Navina. And now visualize in the center, Navina is standing. Okay? The bright light above, mixed with all the energies of these gurus and elements, you just give permission to enter your crown. You will immediately feel the sensation in your head. It might be a little strong for you. Balance yourself. You have the support of your neighbor whom you are holding. They will help you. All of us can help each other to balance this energy. And control the flow of the energy as much as you can handle, only allow it. And let it flow through your body. And the same way, just look down. There is a red color energy coming from the earth, from your feet. It's coming up and up and up, and it's coming to your heart. From above, the white energy is entering and it's coming to your heart. So in the heart, these 2 energies are mixing with each other. And let them slowly flow to your arms. And it is flowing through others' arms also. And so it is going in a circle clockwise. And that creates the energy field here. You can feel the warmth in your arms and the vibrations in your palms. Now, all of you imagine and tell yourself with an intent that today we are gathered here to help Navina with her problem. Now just casually allow yourself to be imaginative, to think about that, whatever that problem could be. And as you're thinking, you might get images. First, what you need to do is put your palm so that this mixed energy will go to Navina's heart. But if you have anything to chant in your mind, you can do that too while this is happening. Let all of us concentrate this energy to Navina's heart, which is heart chakra. And from there, we'll see that that energy is going up to throat and third eye and to her crown, and like a fountain, it's coming out. And over her body, it is flowing. The same way, one part from the heart is going down to her solar plexus, sacral, and the root chakra, and through her feet, it is going and grounding her to the earth. So whatever is not required in her space is getting grounded, and the rest all is energizing her, every meridian, every other chakras, every other part of her body. Just feel that how it is going there. and also see the change in Navina. If you identify anything which is not belonged in her aura, put the light there also, so let it disintegrate. And while doing this, if you're getting the visuals of some things, put the visual, that image of a person or something or anything you feel, maybe it's a thought, put your energy, put that energy also on that. Let the energy cover that. We'll be quiet for a minute while you're flowing this energy, all of you. Some part of your body can sense it. That means put the energy in that part of her body, Navina's body. Some thought will cross. Maybe that's your personal thought, but put that energy for Navina of the same thought. She also might be having the same thought, that's why. Okay. Now start winding up. Wind the work. Meaning, now you put an intent that I have given enough energy and let her make use of the energy for the highest good of Navina. And thank the energy for working through you. And use this before you let go the energy, cleanse yourself. Okay? Whenever we are working with energy, energy is always exchanged, right? If unknowingly, if you've gathered something, clear that from your space, let it go to the Mother Earth, because anyway, you are connected to the Earth. Mother Earth will take that, it will cleanse you fully. And if there is any foreign body or any entity, this energy is enough to drive it out. And so put an intent, everything which is not mine, I'm letting it go, and it should go wherever it needs to go, with all gathering its consciousness completely. So make yourself like you're also in the fountain of that energy, covered, protecting yourself, cleansing yourself, energizing your meridians, your chakras, and everything of yours. Now, if you have anything for yourself to work on, put that intent, think about it, and you say, let this energy work in that direction in a focused manner. Again, hold hands with your neighbor and let that energy from the above go back so that we get disconnected with that. Then the red color energy coming from the Mother Earth is also going inside, 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 and it diminishes. Take a deep breath. And you can open your eyes. And drink water. Okay. Now, I want all of you to, whatever you experienced, let's share. Nobody is wrong here. And as I always say, whatever you saw may be different pages of the same novel. The novel, name of the novel is Navina. And she may not be even aware of those, but you cannot be wrong. Whatever you saw. So all of you, please share, because the more you share, the focus goes there, it grows in you. Okay? Share 3 things. One is, how did you feel the energy? Second thing is, what was those things you saw and you put light on? Third, what is the scale of your belief? Because that tells you how you'll manifest it. Okay? Round robin. First, I will start with Navina. Navina, how did you feel?
Yeah. So I was feeling very calm today, and I could feel heat. First, it started from the side of my body, and my foot was initially very cold. I was putting, of course, in the ground, but later it got warm with the flow of energy. And then my entire body, I could feel the warmth. And I'm sure it was the flow of energy which was flowing from each and every one from here, from the south. So yes, and I was feeling here and there, my thoughts did scatter, but overall I was totally like here, and I was totally calm. It made me a lot more calmer.
So did you put the energy to whatever you wanted, you asked for?
No, I didn't do anything. I was just absorbing. I didn't do anything. I just was like absorbing it. And I'm sure it will help.
Yeah. So next time, whenever you're getting energy with you, you have an opportunity to flow it in the direction you want.
Okay.
Okay, so you need to do that.
Yeah,
It
I'll
may
do
be a
that after
person,
this. Yeah.
Yeah. It may be a person, or it may be an event, or it may be part of your body. You just need to flow it there. Okay?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I will do it after this.
Yeah, you can do that. You can definitely do that. Okay, who is next? My left side, Shiraz, is gone. Okay, so Pala. Pala, we can't hear you. Unmute. Yeah.
You want me to say how I felt, is it?
Yeah, 3 things. How did you feel the energy? Did you see anything of Navina, whatever pictures or feeling, thoughts on which you put the energy? Third thing, what is the belief you felt? You know, do you believe it, whatever you saw, or where are you standing in the scale?
Okay. Initially, I just directed the energy, and I just following your expression. But at this one point, I felt, never see, but I just felt that it's something to do with the relationship with the brother. I don't know, brother, and needs healing.
Brother and what is it you said?
Which needs healing.
Okay.
The relationship, something to do with the relationship needs healing. So that only that part I felt it, and after that the final part I feel my hands all itchy.
You are itching to heal her like that.
Oh, itchy,
No, those are all the feel of the energy. Itching, twitching, and sensations, heat, cold, warm, all of this are feeling of the energy. It's like hands walking or etc.
Okay, then you asked me to give the grading. I don't know where to give the grading.
Okay, leave it. Let's not talk about the third question. Yeah. Yeah, that's wonderful, Pala. In the end, I will probably indicate whatever that was, but knowing Navina, whatever you did was definitely, as I said, different pages of the same novel. She has a brother, and of course, knowing her, she may deny it, but I will say that that relationship requires healing. Okay?
Yes, agree to that, Isha. Absolutely agree.
Yeah. So wonderful, Pala.
Thank you.
You're there. Okay. Neha Gupta.
Yeah, I could say somehow some issue with the daughter. I don't know if it's the daughter, but I could see a girl. I always felt daughter. And an issue with the sacral chakra. I mean, I was giving light to the sacral chakra and the daughter.
Okay.
And the energy was just purely flowing to her and distributing and redistributing and her lighting up. That's about it.
Wonderful, wonderful. You know, it is so important to feel the energy flow, because we may get connected to the energy, but if you're not flowing it, we definitely have problem in where we have blocks. That's how we are not able to flow the energy, right? So when you're saying it's distributing, it was easy for you. That's how I felt it when you said that. So that's really a wonderful thing, right? And another thing, she is a daughter to someone else. So that means maybe there is a little bit of a work is required between she and her parents. Apparently she is in her parents' house, I think now.
Yes,
Okay,
I am.
probably.
I could kind of see an image of her in a younger, like a daughter, you know.
Yeah, it's also, as I said, novel, some pages of her novel. Her problem has started probably when she's a child, when she was a child. So your energy would have gone there to the root cause of the problem, probably. Okay, you can never be wrong, as I'm saying. And whatever problem she mentioned, that is definitely belong to the sacral chakra. So you are right. You are also right. Thank you, Neha.
Thank you.
Tripti.
I sent a lot of energy to her heart chakra. I don't know what, my hands just too
Love
much
and
is shaking.
acceptance.
Yeah, and I'm having a lot of pain now after sending that energy to her. My palms and my hands here.
You need to do a little more of cleansing, Tripti. It's like empath people will take a part of others' problem on them to make them feel better.
Yeah.
So you should not do that. It's none of your business to take their problem. There could be something you're resonating at this time. That is why it was easy for that energy to flow to you. When you
Yeah.
give away this energy kind of thing, but you're not giving your energy, you're taking that big, huge source and sending. So this pain also will send it to up or down.
Okay. And I got a feeling one more thing came now, and she's overthinking a lot. Too much is going on in her mind.
Yeah,
Overthinking.
probably. Yes, she does. And she responds in that overthinking mode.
Too much.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you put energy for all of it, right? That's wonderful, Tripti. So you're also there. Absolutely. And our problem is all about love and acceptance. I totally agree. Yeah. Gauri.
So Isha, at one point of time, there was a point of, I think I was swaying myself. Suddenly I just knew that I was swaying. And for me, it was all concentrated around my head, more around my third eye. So the thing that I felt was there a lot of chitter chatter happening.
Calming the mind, yes.
Yeah, a lot of, I saw a lot of people, kind of a lot of presence I felt. A lot of presence happening. And then there was this sudden burst of energy, which kind of made me swoon. And I kind of recentered myself. I don't know if it actually happened or not, but that is what I felt. And what I felt was that there has to be another way of looking at things, the third eye. You need to work from there. You need to get clarity there and look at the right perspective. There could be another perspective of looking at things.
Thank you for telling this so much. Thank you. That's exactly what she needed to hear. In the end, I'll tell what is the problem. So you'll all know how right you are all. Thanks a lot, Gauri. I also felt that the moment it entered my head, I felt like a jolt. And that's why I took this side Gauri, this side Shiraz quickly, support of people. And then I held myself.
I thought maybe something happened because we are having earthquake kind of jolt.
It was a huge energy. Yeah, then that's why I told control that flow as much as you can handle.
Yeah.
It's like your heart is so big, so you take it and then suddenly, oh my God, what's happening? Kind of a thing. know? Yeah, that's right. Thanks, Gauri. Shiraz, are you there now?
Yes, I am.
Yes, Shiraz. So what was your experience?
It was that she's in the center of the circle, literally happy and dancing with all the energy that's coming to her. And this was a definite sexual energy.
Sacral,
Some-
basically. Okay.
Sorry?
It will be the sacral energy.
Sacral.
Sacral chakra. Okay.
That someone desires her, and I don't know whether she's aware of it or not aware of it, or
Someone,
she's
what is it you said? I didn't hear. What is that?
desires.
Okay, okay. Yeah, tell me.
And I don't know whether she's open to it or holding back.
Okay, interesting.
So, yeah. So that was it.
Okay,
And-
so,
Yeah, that's it.
okay, so did you feel the energy flowing and then you were able to put the energy there and etc.?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
All
Thanks
that I
a
could.
lot.
All that I could.
So she may be aware of it. She may not be aware of it, but it's for her to understand. And it may be a male, it may be a female, it may be a child, it may be anything. It may be energy also, energy level also. That's it. We can't say anything more than that, right? But you can never be wrong. Remember that. Thanks a lot, Shiraz. Now let's see, Kusum, are you there?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Tell me,
Yeah.
how was your experience?
I just felt the warmth of everybody. I didn't really feel any problems. All I felt was heaviness on my head. Just like a headache coming right at the top of my head, and that was it, And then I let it go. Once you said, oh, let go of it all, so I let it go. And I asked for the cleansing of it. But I
Nice.
didn't need any problems. I just felt a very heaviness on head.
Yes. And as Kusum said, it's not necessary that everybody should see a problem and, jasusi, do some kind of a work and then heal that. There is no need. Okay. Also, sometimes it depends on what kind of energy you're getting connected. Certain few energies are so just flowing and you don't have to do anything, just flow it and give it. You can also feel the texture sometimes, the color. And those energies will either make you go deeper and find and okay, this image, that image and do it, or they won't make you anything, they just flow. So it is not exactly who you are doing, it's also with what energy you are working on. In the end, everything is fine. Accept everything, because everything is beautiful. And you don't have to be somebody who can claim the fame or, even feel, I did something, no bullshit. Nothing like that. Everything is fine. You're just a conduit. You're just a pipe channel. So if that is so, everything is fine. Okay, thanks a lot, Kusum.
Okay.
Now, who's else? Neha B. Neha B is there. She must be in the office.
Yes,
Okay.
I am.
Are you able to do, Neha?
So what I feel like with regards to Nabila is that what came to me is that the only thing standing between her and her healing is her itself. And she really kind of needs to take it easy with the whole thinking and feeling that I need to be there. And for the fact that, she's really looking for the healing to happen, like how she responded also that I want to know first. She probably needs a lot of like time just to invest in herself instead of finding those pockets in everyday sessions on Tuesday or any other. She just needs to take out an entire hour, couple of hours to only keep looking within. So what came to me is that there's a lot of thinking that's happening, which, doesn't allow her to do her healing. So consciously, she thinks she's doing the healing in this space, but subconsciously, she's the only one standing in between the actual healing that needs to happen. So all the logical understanding is happening, but the energetic bit is not happening, which is why she keeps coming back in pockets to look for more of it. So, at some point in time when she actually sits in silence, even for days together and actually clears her face and then goes to one therapist and sits for hours and does, that will actually make a lot more difference.
Absolutely. Yeah, thanks, Neha. So essentially, the more we go seek that information, we will get that. But does that really help us? Is when you just sit quietly with your own self. Sadhguru says, right, that's what happened to him for days. And he didn't do anything. He just sat with himself, understood. And if you've learned a lot, all of the meaning of it will come to you when you sit quietly and understand. And what does she do quietly? You don't have to chant, you don't have to do anything. All of us, we have spoken here. If she just think about that much is enough. Somebody said you should have a different perspective. Somebody said heal the brother stuff. Somebody said someone is desiring her and she's not realizing. Okay, all of this, think about it. Where in my life all of these are? And why am I seeking it? That's enough to heal. So if she needs to sit quietly in her own space, it's so good that we should try to see that can I sit for 15 minutes without doing anything and how it feels for me. We should do that. That's when a major healing happens. That's nice. Nice, Neha. And who am I left with? Pratima and iPhone. Did I talk to Pratima? I think so.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, Pratima, I'll just come to you. Yeah, you go ahead. You tell us.
I could feel on my left side, there was like a reddish pinkish color and on her mid body. And I just let the energy flow and let it go wherever it needs to go. But I could feel a very strong energy coming from my crown chakra and flowing.
Wonderful, Pratima. And did you say anything? Not necessary, you should see, but.
Just the reddish pink.
Okay.
It was like a blotch in the mid left side of her.
Okay.
My left side, yeah.
Your left side, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So reddish pink immediately tells me it's about the heart chakra. Okay. So it also just makes me feel that telling her that you're not totally blocked at heart. Maybe you need to spread that energy everywhere. And when you spread that heart chakra energy, it's about love and acceptance, and naturally happens. No, thank you, Pratima. And iPhone, Ritika, were you able to do? I don't think she's around. And Urvashi, I think you joined now, right?
Yes, Ishani, I joined very late. Immediately as my office meet got over, I joined here immediately. But I felt I missed a lot.
No, don't worry.
I joined when you were started asking others what their experiences.
It's okay, it doesn't matter.
So the real process I missed.
I will put up the recording.
Oh, that
So
would
can
be
you
wonderful.
imagine whoever sees it again, they will give energy to Navina. That's a real good bonus. Okay, but I want you to try it, okay? Try that.
Mhm.
And then maybe
Okay.
you put your experience in the group.
Sure.
Okay? Yeah. So it was very nice, all of you.
Ishani, we can
Yeah.
try this with ourselves also, taking
Of course,
in the
of course. Of course you can do it. You know, sometimes when I need help of other people to strengthen, I call upon different ascended masters and I create the circle for myself. I put myself in the middle also. Or if I want to heal somebody, I put them in the middle and me and the masters. It's so beautiful. All the time you can do this. And there is no need anybody in the center also.
Thank you so much. This is so amazing.
It's amazing. It's so powerful also. Keep
And
trying it.
in case, Ishani, I want to heal myself, then
You visualize that there are masters around you and you are sitting in the center.
okay.
At that time, you become the river who flows in that, that river bund. You know what I mean? You have to concentrate. You have to flow that to your problem. The energy comes to you. Flow it to your problem. Focus it.
Not one, many problems. So I will just
Take one at a
request.
time. Do not put everything. As I
No,
told
what is
Navina.
not like
Yeah.
today's, I like what is not good for me. So let it go to the Mother
You
Earth.
have to be specific. That is the first step of accepting our problem.
Okay, okay. I'll
Okay.
try that. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so keep one problem.
One at a time.
Yeah, then you can focus. Otherwise, you're scattered again.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Asanya, you can flow the this energy to a family member who needs healing.
Yes, of course. Put the family member in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Simple. Okay.
But if they are not participating, but I am doing for them, is it possible?
Yeah, your love energy can only send. And as I said, use the energy. They have to use it. Okay, they have to use it. If you take the permission, then 100% you have told them. So their focus goes there.
Oh, okay.
If you have not told them, and energy goes and they can just rebounce it back. Nothing will happen. It's of no use.
Okay.
You got it right? So when we send the energy, if Navina is focusing it and putting it wherever she wants, she will solve it.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's a waste. Okay?
Can I ask a question?
Yes, Neha.
I mean, suppose I want to flow it to a family member, but I know that they are not so receptive. But ultimately, all family are offshoots of me, right? So if
You can definitely you can do that. See, I'll tell you something. In such case, what happens is you don't have any rights to imagine their problem because you don't know their problem, first of all. Even if you think you don't know that their true problem, right? So
Right.
in such case, put an intent that this is for the highest good of them as much as they can take it.
Right.
And send it like a love. Love, you don't have to take permission with anybody.
Right.
That's all you can do it.
Yeah, so focus it on me and through me send it to that person as love.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Or you pity them, or you're empathetic towards them. And so you say that for their higher good, I'm sending this, let them get benefit out of it.
Yeah, right. Thank you.
Thank you. So we've come to the end of it now. I will post the video in the group and keep trying whenever you want. This is a very beautiful way of doing things.
Isha, before you wind up, can I say something?
Go ahead.
Yeah, so first of all, each one of you, thank you so much. I mean, every word each one of you said was very, very true.
Oh, we didn't tell your problem, shall I?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. So basically, she has finding problem with her mother-in-law. So she wanted the relationship to become better. So none of told that she has problem in her stomach or in her head or nothing. Everybody talked about relationships only. Remember? So that's exactly how it is. Each one of you is so intuitive. Okay, go ahead, Navina.
Yeah, and whatever each one of you shared, it was, I think, a life's lesson for me in a nutshell. And I'm so thankful and blessed today. I don't know how to thank each one of you, but thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I really bless you all, and thank you. May God fulfill each one of you, heal each one of you, and thank you for sending all your healing energies. And Isha, thank you so much for allowing me to become a beneficiary. And my hands are sweating right now. That means it has been from the childhood. So somebody mentioned that it is from the childhood. So actually my hands are sweating right now. So there is some release of energy from the childhood too. So each one of you are bang on whatever you said. And I'm sure it will help me going forward. And maybe down the lane, I will share whatever has happened in this relationship with my mother-in-law. So thank you again. Thanks all of you.
Thank you, Navina. And all the best to everybody here.
Thank you, Ashwini.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Isha. Lovely process. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Can I just ask for my understanding something?
Neha, you said something?
Yeah, can I just ask something for my understanding?
Yeah, you can. If anybody wants to leave, you can. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like the problem is between her relationship, mother-in-law and herself, right? But how is the sacral chakra connected?
Steps are starting at the sacral chakra.
Okay. Technically, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it is about how you enjoy the relationship, how you would look at it. It's the creativity, how creative you are to make that, make the relationships. So everything, but it is about that. It's mainly, see, at the root chakra, it is all about stability you are looking at from the relationship. At the sacral chakra, you're looking at joy from the relationship. At the solar plexus, you are looking at controlling the relationship. At the throat chakra, you are able to be okay with them. At the third eye chakra, you're creating an awesome world with them. At the crown chakra, you are them.
Got it.
Okay, so that's about it. Thanks a lot, all of you. And bye. Take care.
Bye.